Hey, Brian here, and coming up in this week's At the Movies. Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse, Aquaman, Beautiful Boy, and Once Upon a Deadpool. But first, Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse, starring Shamik Moore, Jake Johnson, Haley Steinfeld, Mahershala Ali, and Nicolas Cage. Okay, I just gotta say that this is a beautiful film. Like, wow. From the start credits all the way to the after the end credits, which you have to see. We have like an end credit you have to see, warning there. It doesn't contain my favourite Spider-Man, which is obviously Tom Holland, but it is my favourite Spider-Man movie, and I really like Spider-Man. I do have to admit that I may have cried 1 or 3 times. It is that kind of a movie, and it will. There's a part that's really sweet that you will tear up in. It is everything you're looking for. If you're looking for a fun movie over Christmas, this is the movie you have to go see. Spider-Man 10. That's right, you heard me, 10 out of 10. Next up, Aquaman, starring Jason Momoa, Amber Heard, Nicole Kidman, William Dafoe, and Dolph Lundgren. Imagine a movie where Thor from the Marvel Cinematic Universe has the power of water instead of lightning, and he's in a Power Rangers movie. That's what Aquaman feels like. So Jason Momoa, who plays Aquaman, absolutely killed it. He was fantastic. The rest of the movie didn't really live up to how good he was, though. The CGI was kind of weird sometimes. Like, sometimes it was fantastic. It was so good. Those underwater cities, they just looked beautiful. Then other times it was like, I don't know, it's not that great. The music used in this movie doesn't fit it. It just doesn't feel right in it. But I have to say, Pitbull has a version of Africa in it. Okay, so Pitbull does his Pitbull thing, and then it's to Africa. If you have Africa in a film, fun fact, it makes it better. Meanwhile, in the other movies, I went to see Beautiful Boy. Steve Carell is just too precious and too caring and too great to be in this movie. I didn't like it at all. It's just Oscar watchbait. That's a new word I came up with there. Put it in the dictionary. Oscar watchbait. Give Beautiful Boy 6 out of 10. Lastly, Once Upon a Deadpool. Think Deadpool 2, but there's no blood and there's no cursing, so you could watch it with your parents over Christmas. And there was a really lovely tribute to Stan Lee at the very end of the credits, which I recommend you go and see, because it made me cry a small bit. 8 out of 10 for Deadpool. That is it from me. See you next week.